Okay, so good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to just talk you through what we mean by in-text citations and how to use them in your report. Okay? So, the first question, why do we use in-text citations? So, you are a student, and as an undergraduate student, your job is to read and research ideas and words of other people who are researchers, who are specialists in the area, and then to take their ideas and use it in your own work. Okay, we use the citations when we do this to show academic integrity, that we have not just copied the ideas, but that we are giving credit to the person who originally had the idea. Okay. And also it's the academic law. If you do not include in-text citations and you just copy and paste information from the internet, you are committing plagiarism. And committing plagiarism can get you in trouble, big trouble. So you could fail an assignment, you could fail a module, or even fail your degree. It's that serious. Okay, so what do in-text citations look like? You find them in the main body of your text, and in our case, they're going to follow the style of APA. What is this APA? So APA is the American Psychological Association, and they're a group of psychologists who have decided on a set of rules for citations and referencing. There are other groups such as Harvard University and Chicago University that also have their referencing style, their citation style. However, we're going to use this, the American Psychological Association. Okay, let's look at quotes and how to use quotes first of all in your main body writing. So, quotes are direct word-for-word copy of information, and they shouldn't form more than 10% of any assignment. 10% it really is the upper limit. Here is an example of a quote being used in a piece of writing and with a citation. So in green we've got the quote, as you can see, we've got the speech marks here. We have the citation, so brackets, we've got our parenthesis, our brackets, we have the family name of the writer, comma, space, and the year that it was written. Close brackets, full stop. And then we've got in black, we've got our ideas, our writing. Yeah, that's a continuation of the quotation. Here we can see it's about stress and how it affects the memory. Okay. An example of an in-text citation which uses paraphrasing is here. So paraphrases are the ideas and words of other people put into your own words. And they should form the majority of the information that you write and that you source and that you cite. Good paraphrases show that you have understood the information that you have read. Example, let's take this. I've done some research and I want to use this information about bullying. So this is the direct information from the web page or the article. And here you can see my paraphrase in brown. So I've not changed every word. Teenagers have become teens. Bullied becomes bullying. Online stays the same. Over a 1 year period, during a 12-month period. So with paraphrases, good paraphrase, remember it's not necessary to change every word. If we do that, sometimes it sounds a bit strange. A lot of the time with good paraphrasing, it's just necessary to change the order of the words. And here we've got our citation. So according to Walpert, it's the person who wrote it, and this is the year, 2003. 3/4 of teens said they experienced online bullying at least once over a 1-year period. This figure is surprisingly high. And here we go with our own ideas, our own analysis of this information. Okay. So what are the different ways to paraphrase? So we could put the citation at the beginning with reporting verbs such as according to Walpert 2003. So we've got the name of the writer outside the brackets, and then we've got the brackets with the year inside, and this is at the beginning. Then we've got our paraphrase, and then we've got our own analysis. An alternative way is to start with the paraphrased information. And if you do that, then you have to have the parenthesis with the family name of the writer inside, comma, space, year, close brackets, full stop. Okay, so 3/4 of teens said they experienced online bullying at least once over a 1-year period. This is the information, and make sure your full stop doesn't go here, it goes here. And finally, you could also write Walpert and then the year in brackets, says, or believes, or thinks. Okay, so we could use another reporting verb here. And then we've got our paraphrase, and then we've got our own ideas, our continuation. And if we look at quotes, it follows exactly the same pattern. Okay, so we could have our citation after the quote, our citation with the name of the person, again the year in brackets, and a reporting verb. And this is quite nice because it looks like it's more integrated, the quotation. Yeah, it's integrated into a sentence. Or again, we could have it like this. So according to McLaughlin, 2020, the year in brackets. So follow these 3 patterns. Next, we have in-text citations with 2 authors. This is the same as 1 author, but just follow this rule. If you're going to put the author's family name in brackets, you need to use a symbol for and. And if you want to follow one of the other patterns, where the names of the writers are outside the brackets, then you need to use the word and. That's the only difference. The last point that I'm going to make is in-text citations with no authors. And sometimes we take information from a company website or an organization and there isn't a person to quote. In this case, it's not a problem. You just use the name of the organization or website. So here we've got our paraphrase in green: the lack of vaccines could lead to a doubling of deaths due to malaria in sub-Saharan Africa. Okay, so this is about a medical assignment. And here we've got the WHO, 2020. So this is an acronym for the World Health Organization. And you can either use the acronym if it's a well-known organization. If it isn't, then use just the name of the website. Okay. And this could have dramatic impact on the social and economic development of these countries. And again, this, no author follows the same three patterns that we've seen here and that we've seen here. Okay. The last thing that I want to emphasize to you is when you paraphrase or you quote and you use a citation, it should not stand alone. Okay, so the information that you take, you should analyze that information. Here is the example, yeah? So here we've got the lack of vaccines could lead to a doubling of deaths due to malaria in sub-Saharan Africa. Okay, so this information is taken from the World Health Organization, and then my ideas come in then based on this researched information. So here my idea is this could have a dramatic impact on the social and economic development of these countries. So you can use your own ideas, but your own ideas should be based on the paraphrases and on the quoted information that you've researched. Okay, that's very important. And the best citations, the best quotes and paraphrases form the basis, just the basis of your report and your work. Okay, and you make conclusions, you make analysis based on that. So in summary, in-text citations are required in all academic work from now on. Okay, you'll find that in your undergraduate studies. In-text citations in this talk have followed the APA format. You can use quotes, but most of your in-text citations should be paraphrases. And good in-text citations do not stand alone. They complement your writing. They form the basis of your writing. You build on the paraphrases and the quotes that you find. For further reading, you can go to the University College of London website here, and it gives you some ideas as well on how to include citations into your work. Okay, I hope this has helped. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. I want you now to get on with writing your report, the main body, using citations. In the next video I'll send, we'll talk about referencing and the end of text referencing and how to go about that. Okay, thank you.